everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Super Hostile Online. In today's episode, we are going to be exploring town a little bit and talking about some of the services that I might not have showed on camera yet. But first, I wanted to show off my apartment. I'm very excited about it. I spent some time designing this in a creative server and have put the time into building it so far on the server. To give a starting point, this right here is what the apartments normally look like when you purchase a brand new one. They've moved around a couple things. Let me see if I can find a better one. Yeah, right here. So you can see there's usually a bed on top, some carpet, a few basic chests filled with stuff, but not a whole lot going on. Pretty basic, kind of cool layout, but it's sort of the template design. However, I spent some time preparing this, and I'm very excited about it. So it's almost like a little home within a home here. From the outside, you can see that it has green clay, kind of making a grass-like feel. When you teleport in, the only thing I don't like about it is you teleport really far ahead here. But if you go back to the corner, you can get a pretty good view. Let me actually take this shield out right there. That shield's going to break soon anyway. And you can see this is going to be filled with more potted flowers after I get some more clay. But I like the granite base here and the andesite for the little extended doorway. I wanted to get jungle slabs here too, but all I had was birch at the moment, so I had to go with those. And then the white clay with sort of the diagonal looking window. I just think it looks really cool. And you can't go further to the right. Like, I'm going as far as I can, so there's no like alleyway that somebody's going to be able to sneak by. Well, they can't even get through here anyway. So if you go inside, we have blue carpet on the main floor. We got some stuff cooking out there. Let me actually put these. I don't need that much steak. We'll just take that with me. So I have my anvil right down here. I have my ender chest and my bed up here. Just a nice little cozy design with lots of storage space. I've sort of sorted my chest a little bit. This is going to be building blocks mainly. You can see all the clay on the bottom. It's already sorted a little bit by color, but I don't have all the colors so far. And then below that is decoration blocks. This is sort of the catch-all chest at the end. Stuff like fishing rods aren't actually decoration, but I didn't have a spot for them yet. On the right side, you have all of the weapons. I'm going to be keeping 2 full rows of stone weapons as backups, just because they drop so frequently that anything additional to this that I receive, I'm probably going to return and sell. These stone axes I go through like crazy, and they don't drop as commonly as they did when the server first started, so that's why I don't have the full 2 rows here. Sorry, but that's my main weapon of choice when I'm just running around. And then armor, I've got a ton of stuff, especially boots and chest plates. You got all this chain here. Blast protection, that's pretty good. But the caps, I can't find helmets and caps. They don't drop very often. And then in here are sort of the, in these 2 chests are sort of the items that drop very, very commonly, or at least are very stackable. So the fuel, the slime balls, the XP bottles, bones, string, and rotten flesh. Under the stairs here is going to be my storage of food. So you can see anything that gets cooked here is going to be spread out there and sorted. The golden carrot I actually got from a slime, as well as the beetroot and the apple. Did I just hear somebody? Oh, maybe in one of the next door apartments. And then this one is going to be where I put all the lore books that I just read in the last episode. They're going to be stored under this shelf here. So I'm very excited about this space. I love this slab in the middle. That's something I didn't have in the creative version of this little apartment. But if you step on here, it's very easy to reach my ender chest where I store my gold up there, and then my other chest where I store like my important items. So that's sort of like my home chest, and then you can sleep here to set my spawn whenever I want to. Oh, I have chain pants on, I didn't know that. Little crafting table. So anyways, this is my townhouse. I really like this design, and yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. So anyways, I wanted to take I don't want to take my good bow out. I will take this shield because someone's gone. What's that? Oh, that's the SHO guide. You know what? I'll put that down here too with the other books. We'll just put it in the bottom corner. Alright, so that should be everything I need. let's go ahead and head out, and I am actually not going to be returning to my apartment for quite a while, which is why I wanted all this space open here, because I'm going to right now go ahead and record the next 10 episodes. I am going on vacation. I'm going to be doing a road trip through the East Coast. I'm very excited about it. So anyways, this is one of the newest additions to the server. The center where you spawn is right there in the middle, and then this would be the west north, so the northwest direction from the main spawn is Amlup's Hat Shop. This is, if you have any issues with this shop, contact Amlup. Yep, it's Amlup Shop. Notice shopper have exact change and inventory space, no refunds. Yep, that's pretty common. So here you can buy a ton of hats. However, they are very, very expensive. This is the least expensive thing here, and it costs 20G for 10 hat charges. I don't actually know what a hat charge is. 10 hat charges 20G. Oh, he's probably saying that costs 20G. Don't buy if you can't afford a hat rack. I don't know. But there's a ton of different hat racks here, and hats. You can get red hats, you can get white hats, you can get orange hats, you can get magenta hats, you can get light blue hats, you can get yellow hats, you can get lime hats, you can get pink hats, you can get gray hats, you can get light gray hats, you can get cyan hats, you can get purple hats, you can get blue hats, you can get brown hats, you can get green hats, you can get black hats. And those are just the racks. Then over here, these are not in use. So it's just these ones over here. But 50 GG. I don't know if you remember when I just opened up my ender chest over there. Actually, I can show you over here. I don't even have, like, I have, what is it? 12, yeah, I have 12 GG. Blocks of gold are capital G, capital G. The gold ingots are 1 capital G, and then the gold nuggets are lowercase g. So I need 50 of these in order to buy any of these hat racks. So maybe that's a long-term goal when I want to save up and show off being fancy and all that. Mod hat will destroy headgear. Notice to shopper. Yep, so that's how it translates. It's just you basically make the gold nuggets into a gold ingot, or the gold ingots into a gold block. That's how. So 81 gold nuggets is equal to 1 gold block. So you need 50 times 81. Let's see if I can do simple math in my head here. So 10 times 81 is 810 times 5, which would be the same as 810 times 10 divided by 2. So that would be 8100 divided by 2, which would be 4050. So you need over 4000 gold nuggets, if I did my math correctly there, in order to purchase one of these. That's going to take a long time to get to. Are these chests empty? I always have to look at this kind of stuff. Top That Info by Mad Hatter. Interesting. Okay, so anyways, this is one of the newest additions, as well as the townhouses. This is the northwest segment of the city is kind of the new area. Over there are the large guild plots. Ours is actually the one with the staircase going up right here. We don't have a lot going on here yet. We are finalizing the guild hall design. I actually believe oh wow, that freaked me out. We just finalized that as of me recording this video, so it'll be a few days ago by the time you guys watch this, and construction should be beginning on that shortly. So pretty soon we'll actually have a build there, and I'll start collecting resources and all that good stuff. Anyways, in through town here, you have the journal. This is one of the recent places I haven't shown off before. You can purchase your journals here. This is where I got the actual lore books. This is going to be the history of the city according to Vexadavian himself. And I'm assuming that there's a lot to come. Go back outside here. I've already shown a lot of this stuff on camera, so I don't think I need to show a lot of it. This is the mod office. Vex and Mom House. Vex is a honeysuckle. Okay, so, are these... You can't even go over here now. There's barrier blocks. Let's see if they forgot anywhere. Although... Oh, nope, they put it on top, too. Huh. Our mods are smarties, because I could have just... if I was going to grief, I could place blocks down here. I just wouldn't be able to grind them, or pick them back up with my pick. I'm assuming... Yep, they only brought it out to this far, so you can see the outline of the barrier blocks. But right here, if I probably built up and went over, I'm assuming though that on the other side of these barrier blocks, they probably put another roof. So probably not accessible, but whatever, it's not supposed to be. So where are we going to go next? So over there, ooh, I wonder if that is visible. My game does not like to load in all the chunks unless I've been there very recently. So let's go over here and see if we can get it to load in. And you'll see what I mean when I get there. I want to get to the point where we can actually see the wall because we've had a visitor. Yes. We've had a visitor to our server. And if we go over here, you can actually see there's a spaceship. There's a spaceship up there. That is the Pig Derp. It's Zisto. Zisto crashed his spaceship on our server. And now he... what is... How's it? Z's mailbox? Where are people... Okay, people are giving him things. Fan mail by Vex. Should we read it? Is anybody here? Where'd that person that was just here go? Did they log off? I'm curious. Dear Zisto, I have always liked your videos starting from way back in the day with the Piggy Temple. I am so happy to see you playing on this server with everyone. I always wish you the best. Anonymous fan. Okay, and that's not from Vex, even though it says by Vex. So, whatever. Cool. But anyways, Zisto has been playing with us. He was actually online just earlier. And he doesn't chat too much, but that's okay, because if he did, then that would probably not be good. It's better that he just kind of sticks to himself for now, at least until people show respect and kind of get over the fact that he's essentially a celebrity playing on this server. But anyways, he's got this cool little area over here to himself, and I'm excited to see what he does with it, if anything. I don't know if he's going to be more of the builder type or just kind of taking on the dungeons anyway. So let's, yeah. Yeah, ooh, hi. Oh, these are all spider webs down here, by the way. So, okay, we've gone through a couple iterations now. It started out as just void down there, but I don't think... Oh, where am I going? There we go. Hi. Chronicler. There we go. He's in our guild. So it used to be just void down here, but apparently MC Edits doesn't like void. I don't know much about that, but apparently it doesn't like void. So then Vex went through and replaced it all with lava. But lava, I think because of because of its I don't actually know why, but for some reason I think lava was causing lag. And then because of that, because the lava was causing lag, he went back and replaced it with cobwebs. So now we have a bunch of cobwebs down there. But if you actually look, I haven't seen this yet. I've heard rumors of something on this side of town, but I haven't checked it out yet. Look at Chaotix's guild hall so far. That looks very, very cool. I'm honestly impressed so far with their build. But this is what I wanted to point out. You see below, down there, they actually built below their guild plots. And Vex went through and apparently confirmed that that was okay to do because they weren't, griefing anyone else. But how you would do this is you have somebody essentially suicide to the bottom, like this person. Are you not going to fall? Are those barrier blocks down there? Did you just, walk on air? I really don't know what just happened there. I swear that person just walked over air. Okay, whatever. At least I caught that on camera, so I'm not going crazy. I'll watch it back later and make sure I'm not crazy. But they had somebody drop down, and as you land in the cobweb, this person's essentially a suicide drop. You place a single block down, probably a slime block, so you don't die, and then the second person can drop down on top of that slime block and build all the way up until you can actually build underneath your guild plot like that. But anyways, it looks really cool. It's probably like a little library or study down there. I don't know if I might be able to access it if I could get underneath and build my way up. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows. What's down there? Oh, it's another slime block down there. Interesting stuff. And anyways, one other thing that I wanted to show, because I haven't showed it on camera yet, but I have used it, is, let's go this way first, Vaporwaver, hi. It's over on the corner of town, and this is where you return things that you don't want for gold. So if you get a bunch of stone swords or stone axes, but you don't want them for whatever reason, you can come back here and get gold for them. I feel like I'm going to sneeze, sorry about that. Ugh. Okay. Yep, over here, the scrapyard. Don't want it? Scrap it! And that applies to a lot of things. Leather crusher, 1 gold per 2 leather. So I guess you can get rid of leather that way, although I kind of like having leather. Maybe if I ever get more than what fills my chest over there, I'll come back and return it over here for gold. But anyways, leather crusher is one thing you can return. Over here this is just the disposal system, so if you want to get rid of anything, like if I wanted to get rid of that 1 piece of steak, put it in there, and then flip the switch and it burns it and it kills it and destroys it forever and ever. You can't ever get it back. Over here you can scrap bows, you can scrap stone axes and stone swords. I do not want to scrap any stone axes though, because I love those things. They're so great in 1.9 1.9 combat. I love them. Stone swords aren't really that great. 1.6 attack speed, 5 attack damage. Technically, the damage per second is probably higher. Yeah, because it's double the attack speed, but not quite half the damage. So stone swords would do more damage than a stone axe per like seconds or whatever of swinging them. However, the stone axe simply does more damage, and I have trouble swinging my stone swords fast enough to actually do the damage that makes those better. And then over here, this is one of my favorite ones, is the smeltery, I believe it's called. Store any gold. Yeah, whatever. It's called smeltery. That's what we'll call it. Basically, any gold boots or armor that you find, you can come back and return them here for very small prices, but it adds up, you know. Every little bit counts. What is this? Is a little parkour for us? I like parkour. Ooh, this is really crappy parkour. There's not much here to do. What? How do you... Oh, I see. And then here... Oh, can you get over the wall? Oh, ooh. Oh. Whoa. I probably don't want to go down there. Can I read that? Get unstuck, you goober. I'm pretty sure I know what that button does, and it's not good. Pretty sure it just kills you. Yeah. That's actually a good reason. I should have some blocks on me, so if I ever do something stupid, I can get myself out of mining fatigue areas. And then just have a mod come in very happily break the blocks that I placed. We got a little minecart station here. So anyways, I wanted to show you guys some of the services around the city that I have been using recently but not shown off on camera before. Moving forward from this episode, we are going to take you through a detailed tour, like a more in-depth tour of the Eastern Commons. We'll spend an episode looking at the fishing village specifically and talking about that. And then we'll go into the cavern's Undermount Apex, which is over that way, and we'll go through the dungeon 1 floor at a time and just kind of talk about it. We're going to take a little bit slower so everybody can really get more than just a quick run through of what's going on. So I hope you enjoy this episode and the episodes to come. I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.